Hey YouTube family, it's been a little while, over a year in fact. I'm so sorry about that. This video is basically going to explain to you why I took a bit of a break from YouTube. And yeah, I just kind of want to get it off my chest. You might not even really care that I didn't put anything up last year, but I kind of want to just kind of let it out, and then I want to start doing more regular videos again. So yeah, a lot's changed in the last year. I'm blonde, obviously. I moved back to my home country of New Zealand from the UK. I went vegan. Last year was a really great year. It was just full on. So to kind of tell you about what kind of happened anyway in terms of why I decided to take a break, I'm kind of gonna rewind it back to the end of 2017. And that year, 2017, was my first year of kind of doing my hair workshop touring, like the whole year. It was super busy. I was traveling so much. And I was also like really trying to put out a lot of content here on YouTube. And I was doing really well, and I was kind of getting the hang of it, and I had to teach myself how to use Premiere Pro. I'm not that technologically savvy, believe it or not, and so I struggle with that a lot. And I had to teach myself, and I spent a lot of time kind of learning how to put together a video, but it was all going really well. And then I had my big Australia and New Zealand tour, which was 7 weeks away. Basically from about the middle of August to the end of November, I had 20 days at home with my husband. So it was a very busy time. And I came back feeling a little bit kind of just creatively zapped. But I still really wanted to get some stuff out, and so I did I filmed three content for 3 videos in one day over the Christmas period. I was like, I'm gonna just do this, and then that way I can just kind of, edit them over the next kind of couple of weeks. But then those videos were absolute crap, and they were out of focus, and I just didn't like what I did with them. I don't know, I was trying a few different kind of new things, and it didn't work, and I just kind of had this little bit of what am I doing? I'm not good at this, I'm not good at YouTube. So I decided to take a little bit of just a little break from there. And then, so that's kind of January last year time. And then January was a really sort of emotional month for my husband and I, because we, as some of you might know, we were living in the UK, we had a 2-year visa, and we really wanted to stay longer, but it's super hard. I tried everything, it's really difficult to stay longer than your 2 years. But we thought we kind of might have found a way, and we had, through my husband's work, he had some companies that were willing to sponsor him and pay the sponsorship fees and get everything done, do all the paperwork, but it wasn't enough from the sort of the government kind of side, and so it didn't come through. And so we really got our hopes up, and we're starting to plan out our kind of next kind of couple of years of our lives, and we were going to move to within the UK because we wanted to kind of change scenery a little bit. And then it all kind of came crashing down, and we realized that no, that's it. And there was nothing else we could try. We kind of exhausted all possibilities. So I was kind of left feeling just a little unsettled and emotional, and I feel like I've realized now how not being able to kind of plan particularly far ahead, or kind of having that unsettled feeling, does really kind of get into your kind of creativity. So I think that's what happened. And then the final straw, which kind of led to, I think, me just being screw it, I'm not doing any YouTube anymore, was I just started getting a lot of views on some of my older videos, like my sponge roller tutorial, which is amazing. But of course, then the more views you get, the more negativity you end up getting, I guess. And I just had so many people commenting on my videos about how they were too long, and kind of being really negative about me talking about stuff and the length of things. And it really, I shouldn't have let it get to me, but it really got to me, because I trained as a hairdresser. I spent years training. I have practiced the vintage styles. It's a skill that I am choosing to impart in my knowledge, and I'm spending, sometimes it can take 8 hours to prepare, film, and edit a video for not like really any monetary return. I guess from YouTube, from some of the videos that do get a little bit more views, I get like enough to pay like 1 week's worth of grocery bill, like a grocery bill a month. So it's not that much. I mean, it's a lovely little extra. But when I'm spending the time to put together a video, and I'm doing it in a way that I think is the most beneficial to those people watching it, because I'm not just going to make a 5-minute time-lapse video, because that's not going to teach anyone anything. I learn best by having every single detail laid out to me. And I particularly think that it's super important with vintage hair, not just to watch someone go, and this is how you do it, and then it looks like this. You need to kind of know what are the things that could be going wrong, what are the things that you could be doing the wrong way that could be leading to this. Like, if you're getting frizz, these could be the causes. When I decided I wanted to kind of start doing more YouTube, I wanted to make it really, really in depth, and something that actually people are going to learn from. And so yeah, it takes, it takes more time for me to get through everything that I want to talk about, and my videos do tend to be maybe on the longer side, but to me that's what makes it worth it to me to produce a video. So I just found it super disheartening to have, so many comments just kind of, I guess not really appreciating. I feel like they weren't appreciating what I was trying to do, that I'm not trying to create this long, boring video. I'm trying to target the people who actually want to learn stuff and actually help them. And I know that, out of all of the negative comments, there are 100 more positives, but it's, I guess, when you're in a place where you're feeling like I was, maybe a little bit kind of just, ready to kind of throw in the towel, that was the thing that I guess created this like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. So I basically just kind of had a big break from it. And I've been wanting to get back into it for a couple of months, but we've been on the move since August, and we finally settled in back in New Zealand in December. So now that I am in one place, and I can start kind of trying to get things out again. And I'm really excited, and I do really want to produce kind of more content. I'm going to sort of just start off with kind of like not put too much pressure on myself to be doing like a video a week. I'm going to try and do like one every 2 weeks maybe, so a couple a month. And I really want it to be a mix of kind of tutorials and other fun stuff. And I will try and do maybe a few just slightly quicker videos, like the get ready with me, where you can kind of get an overview and there's not too much kind of in-depth explanation for those of you that don't, like the longer stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where I was at, and I kind of just wanted to like let that out, get it off my chest, kind of. And I'm not trying to like be a whinger about the negative comments. I'm just trying to be honest about that was what, I'm just not particularly good with taking criticism when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like when I feel like I'm putting in a lot of effort and I'm trying to do it the right way. And yeah, so anyway, that's just what was going on. And in terms of just life, we are back in New Zealand, which has been good. It's been weird. There's been some tears. I do miss the UK, and I miss being so close to Europe. But we've actually moved into my mum's house that she still has. She lives in Europe as well. So she's kept the sort of family home, but wanted it all kind of done up and repainted. So that's where I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting in one of the rooms that has recently been repainted. My husband and my brother are kind of basically spending 5 days a week doing all of the work, and so we'll be here for another kind of 2 months or so while they basically like repaint the entire house. My husband's going to redo all the kitchen. He's a cabinet maker and boat builder, so he knows what he's doing, which is good. And and just kind of life is going to just sort of start to maybe feel a little bit more settled soon. So that's kind of a, hey, how's it going? This is where I'm at sort of thing. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. I know that you're all going to probably say hair tutorials, and I promise I will do a couple of hair tutorials soon. I've got, I think I'm going to start with maybe a bendy roller set, which is actually what I did with my hair today, and maybe the milkmaid braids, because I get a lot of requests for that. So I'm going to start with those, and yeah, just try and kind of start putting out a little bit more content for you guys. So please make sure that you give this a little thumbs up so I can feel a little bit of positivity coming in. Let me know in the comments ideas for stuff other than hair tutorials as well, because I know you guys love that, but it's kind of, you know, I want to be able to do a kind of diverse range of things. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who has left positive comments in the last little while, in the last year. I know I should not listen to the negatives, but it can be hard to drown that out. So yeah, but thank you everyone who has supported me and left positive comments, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you.